In this video, I like to give some comments on an experiment we did with rotating solar panels. As you can see here on the video, we have 6 solar panels, each having a 450 watt peak power consumption. And these solar panels have been connected to a 3-phase inverter, an inverter from ReMi, and these have then been installed on a rotating frame. So the frame can rotate 360 degrees to follow the position of the sun, but it can also turn 90 degrees to make sure that the panels are always perpendicular to the solar. And this to optimize the amount of solar energy converted to energy. As you can see, we have here a vertical motor, a screw motor, 50 watts, and this brings the solar panels from 90 degrees to 0 degrees. We have also a second motor, and this is a rotating motor, 24 watts, with a 1 to 40 conversion. It makes sure that the complete frame can turn 360 degrees. We use here a dual axis solar follower control unit, and we have also installed end of loop devices, so we know exactly when we have reached the final position. So the system is now going from the west side in the evening, from the west side to the home position in the east side. And for that reason, it is turning to the east, and it is also bringing the solar panels into a horizontal position. It takes in total about 5 minutes to reach this home position. But since this is only needed once per day, 5 minutes is acceptable. It does not need to go very fast. Here you can see the solar inverter, microinverter, 3-phase inverter. We register the power production with a 3-phase energy meter. And also, as a security, we measure wind speed and also solar or light intensity to position, in case of bad weather, the solar panels to the home position. And also make sure that the solar panels are always perpendicular towards the sun. You see that we use a steel cable to convert a 24 DC motor into a rotation of the whole framework. We're almost at the end position, and that means that the panels are now horizontal. The whole framework weighs about 350 kilograms, and the weight is carried by these rubber wheels, 4 rubber wheels. And as you can see, we are almost reaching also here the final position, so the panels are now directed to the eastern side to make sure that they are ready for tomorrow morning. So in the night they are in a sort of safety position. Also, when we have high winds, so then the wind speed meter will make sure that the panels are coming to this home position, this safety position. So as you can see from a distance, the panels are now ready for tomorrow morning in the eastern position. So this is one. But important also is here that we have connected an ReMI web server, a ReMI web server to measure the production of the solar and to be able to compare it with others. So we go to this ReMI web server, and we can use our HTML app for that one. So we use App Loader, and with the App Loader we can go to this ReMi's solar installation. in details. We have measured the production of this PV panels. We are at the moment at 240 watts approximately. So when we look at the historical data, so today the production is 90 watt hours already. Yesterday 3.4 kilowatt hours and so on. And last week, Friday, we had a lot of sun. So in that day, we had about 13 kilowatt hours on solar production for this rotating solar panels. When we go to another installation in another location, this one, we have also installed solar panels, and there we have 24 solar panels, so 4 times more solar panels. So you would think that we should here with rotating solar panels have done 13 times 4, 52 kilowatt hours on production. And when we have a look at these solar panels, where are they? They are here, the solar panels. So these solar panels also producing already at 9 o'clock some energy. So let's go back in time to the Friday from last week when we had this sunny day. And here you see, instead of 52 kilowatts, we have only 33 kilowatt hours on this Friday 19th. So that means that the rotating solar panels have, in this example, about 50% more efficiency than the fixed solar panels. These solar panels, 24, are in the direction south, so a little bit less production. So the conclusion, rotating solar panels have an influence on the amount of energy produced. Thank you for your attention.